Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Hijinks Handlebars.
Yes!
An actual play Kids on Bikes tabletop live stream with QueueTimes.
Also, yes.
Also, woo.
Woo.
So I'm just alone in the second one now. That's just a recurring thing now.
I have a woo quota.
As long as I know where I'm at.
If this is your first time catching an episode of the show, thank you. Just so you know, we won't be in the chat live, but someone from QueueTimes will be in the chat. So if you want to discuss some things, they will be there to talk to you about those things. And then also, if you want us to see something that you say, we will be checking the chat afterwards. So don't worry about that. We'll see all the things that you say, all of them. All of them.
Say some nice stuff. Get some people involved.
Yeah.
Gin up some real get a real conversation going in the chat.
As opposed to all fake ones. Yeah. So.
Fucking fakers.
Yep.
All our fans are real. None of you have a fake bone in your body. Well, you might. And that's okay.
If you're watching this on YouTube, where we post all of the VODs on the QueueTimes main YouTube channel, feel free to leave a comment there, because I check that out as well. And then also, let's do some thank yous really quick. Big thank you to Hunters Entertainment for publishing Kids on Bikes and for giving me this backpack behind me and these cool dice that have skulls on them. You see it?
See it?
There it goes.
Live it.
Cool. And then also for QueueTimes, of course, for hosting us, and Indigo and Krug and TS Quint for all of the work you do to keep the streams going and glitch-free. And then, who else to thank? Maybe Tanamato for our previous overlay and like what was once this overlay that is going through a lot of like cycles at the moment. And then also for the promotional images that we've got for our show so far. Currently working on the kind of poster, the picture image for Arc 2. So that's cool. And we'll likely be doing the other stuff in the future. So that's awesome. And thank you so much. Follow Tanamato on Instagram and Twitter at TANIMAYTO. Okay.
Did somebody mix that into a song?
I am William, they, them, and I am the GM for Hijinks Handlebars.
I am Jonas, he, him, and I'm playing the 13-year-old Derry Nazari, also he, him.
I am Sam Richardson, playing Teddy Tedward Tank Thompson, both he, him.
I am Franny Morrison, playing Gertie Fox. You're both she, her, 14.
Spencer LaBelle playing Frank and Fox. This was we just blew past this, and we just like none of us made a quip that we blew past it.
We almost blew past it.
Right. Anyways, Spencer LaBelle, he, him, Frankie Fox.
Wonderful. Okay. Great. Yes. Like I said before, if this is your first time watching, this is a great episode. Jump right in. I'm going to say that every time, I guess, now from now on.
Especially because everyone died last time. So.
If you're watching, this is the best episode.
Yep.
And if you're watching the next episode, that's the best episode. So if you want to catch up after you see this one, you're like, oh, I really like the show. Like I said before, all the episodes are on QueueTimes' main YouTube channel. They're in a playlist called Hijinks Handlebars. You can find that playlist by typing in bit.ly/handlestream. And there's a capital H and a capital S on that. So that'll take you right to it. Catch up, show it to your friends, have a good time, and without further ado, let's get into it. This show, Hijinks and Handlebars, is about some kids in a small town called Bald, where very mysterious things are happening, like discovering a shadow place and meeting a magic dog and encountering some superpower bullies.
Keep going.
But more specifically, what happened last time on Hijinks and Handlebars.
Boom, boom, boom.
So, we were paid a visit by the ever lovely Pappy Fox. The family had to deal with everything that was going on while also having the Fox's grandfather in town. But that was very fun. We started with Pappy, having just killed a wild boar and putting it in his RV. He heard a car crash and felt a womp that he needed to succeed a grit check on for. And when he came around the corner to check on that car crash, he saw someone get out of their car with like an injured head, and their car was totaled, and just like start walking towards the town of Bald. Very strangely, not addressing Pappy at all, not even registering what was going on. Pappy rightfully thought perhaps this person was concussed or otherwise injured from the car crash, and tried to call 911 to no avail, and then ended up calling Marcus. Marcus was driving, so Gertie picked up the phone, and they all informed Pappy that some stuff was going down in Bald, and magic is real, the bullies have powers, we'll explain later, pretty much. So they gave Pappy coordinates to meet them at the chest that they had discovered and kept returning to, and everybody went there. And while they were at the chest, they finally had the combination, or so they thought, to get it open. Gertie had discovered it possibly from the papers left over by CJ, so they took that combination and they put it in, and it unlocked the lock. But it only unlocked the first lock, and everyone had forgotten about the second lock on the chest that was a keyhole, and they did not have the key, so they couldn't get inside. So out of a fit of rage, Teddy just tried to pry the chest open and ended up like glowing and ripping the chest like out of the ground, where they discovered it was like entrenched in the ground with roots, and the roots like were thick and like encompassed pretty much the entirety of the bottom of the chest. Pappy showed up. They gave a more diligent explanation of every single thing that has happened, and then ended up bringing Pappy to the Shadow Place because he wanted to see Phoebe. Well, and Phoebe wanted to see him. Because he mentioned something about giving Frankie a gun, which was
We did a whole thing about it.
It was a whole scene.
It's a good idea. It happened last episode. It's canon now. Frankie has a gun. It's canon now.
No,
I said it. It's canon
not
now.
canon now.
It's automatic.
It makes me unbelievably angry. Yeah, so then everybody was pretty much kept like meeting Pappy and like saying hi and hello, and he felt out the Shadow Place and had a nice conversation with Phoebe, where Phoebe was like, "Don't give my son a gun, or I'll kill you." And then they decided they were actually going to try and knock this like manipulation sort of thing that was going on with Derry and Phoebe out of them. So they tried to bring them back out of the Shadow Place, see if it had just worn off. It hadn't, so they devised a plan to ensnare them, like trap them, and then just try a bunch of different ways to wake them up. The first person they did it to was Derry. So Teddy brought Derry out of the Shadow Place, and instead of having a list of things that they could have done, Frankie just walked up and slapped the shit out of Derry. Very hard, and fortunately it worked, and Derry was knocked out of this daze, this manipulation. The next person they did it to was Phoebe, but they devised a much better plan this time, where first Marcus tried to give her a very passionate kiss, and then they tried throwing water on her, and then finally what worked was the Fox children, more specifically Gertie, pleading with their mother to like return to them and come back and be as she was again. The last thing being said was Frankie going, "And if you don't like get up right now, I'm gonna shoot a gun." Like that's like pretty much what that was. So everybody was back to normal and out of the Shadow Place, and then they heard back from Declan and Harini that, well, mostly Harini. And Harini kept being very strange and awkward while texting Gertie and sending her a lot of heart emojis, and then saying, like, I send those to everyone. But they hadn't ran into Izawa. And then a little bit later, they had run into Izawa, and they were on top of a roof watching everybody file into the town hall. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay. So they gave them a call, and they all devised a plan based on some new information that they received while the phone call was happening, that the Thompsons, the parents, Michael and James, were being taken away separately by Teran Takahashi. And though Derry and maybe a couple of the other ones thought that it was possible that Terran had just been acting manipulated and was actually trying to save them, it wasn't something they could be 100% on. So Teddy and Derry and Frankie and Phoebe, is that all? Decided to go into town, pretend to be manipulated, and try to save the Thompsons and really like everyone.
And we pretended so well.
Well, some of us did.
Very
Teddy
well.
did.
Yeah, Teddy did for sure.
So they went off into town, and while that was happening, Gertie wanted to stay with Pappy and with Marcus and try continuing to get into this chest. And it didn't really seem to be getting anywhere, so they sat and played Celebrity for a little while. And also, just kind of like chatted. And finally, Pappy gave Gertie her birthday present, which was a survival knife. And Gertie decided she was going to try and use the survival knife to help pick the lock on the chest. Everyone else in town was trying to pretend to be like zombie, like manipulated, and find the Thompsons. Did a very bad job, but luckily didn't get caught by anyone except Terran Takahashi, who Teddy whisked away into the shadow place and discovered that Terran was actually trying to help and save everyone. And so they popped back. They found the Thompson fathers, could not shake them of their manipulation, and so Teddy knew the only safe place they would be right now, where they wouldn't be under this guise, would be in the shadow place. So he brought them there, where they saw Andolyn again for the first time in over a year since her death. And they had a nice family moment, and Teddy said, "I'll be back as quick as I can," and they were like, "Don't bother." And Teddy went back and with Derry decided that they were going to go into the town hall together and see what was going on and see if they could stop the bullies. Terran, Phoebe, and Frankie then were going to do something. What? They were going to go look for Declan and Harini, because Gertie had gotten information that Declan could not be reached after Declan and Harini were sent on a mission by Gertie to find a safety deposit box that maybe had the key for the chest in it.
Harini was with them, I think. Was with the group. She did she rejoin the group?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
No.
Because I had sent them to two different...
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Lastly, with help from Pappy Fox, Gertie was able to get inside of the chest. And when they opened it, another womp type feeling, a pull, fell over them. And Marcus was taking it very, very badly. So Pappy did what he could, and pretty much took that hit for him. And as a bright, bright light shined from inside of the chest and died back down again, Marcus and Gertie were left alone with no sign of Pappy. And when they looked down into the chest, they saw roots completely infused into the body of who they believed to be the CJ. Gertie, what do you do? Dad?
Pappy?
Is it a prank? Did you do a joke?
Pappy?
Dad? I'm gonna roll brains to find Pappy.
Why would you do that? You know where he is.
Mark adversity.
Can I take it for him?
My turn?
Yeah.
We rolled the same
We
thing.
rolled the same thing. Yeah. Dad. Oh boy. Okay, so that's the person from that picture, right? That you were showing people.
Hello.
And
I think she's gonna call down.
Just so you know, it is like this chest is right in front of you. It is not a portal to an anything. It is literally like a person has been like is curled up, fetal, just in it.
Oh God, I was picturing something. Okay, cool.
Does CJ look older than
CJ looks the same as like
as when they would have disappeared?
Yes.
Okay.
Dad, help me take out the roots carefully.
Well, hold on, no. I'm not touching the roots again because when we tried to chop them with the saw and the axe, they just like, it was really hard and then they grew back immediately. So there's some magic thing going on right there. And whatever that is where like something took Pappy, I don't know, it glue real bright and now he's gone.
I think he'll be back.
That's a very nice thought. Yes.
Dad, I think we need to try and wake CJ up. And Gertie is just gonna, like, very gingerly be kind of, like, touching CJ and just kind of calling out his name, like, CJ.
Their name.
Their name, thank you. CJ. CJ?
You want to roll charm?
Yes. 19.
Mark adversity. But you feel like if someone was able to wake up and hear their name, then it would have happened.
Gertie still has her phone, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she must. She pulls out her phone and she's gonna call Tiresias.
Okay. And it rings out and goes to voicemail.
Oh, duh.
Tiresias, I don't know how you're doing. I don't know I don't know if you're being controlled by this thing that's going on in town, but if you happen to get this, please contact me. Call me back. We opened the chest.
And while you were like making that phone call, Marcus was like going around and like checking the RV and stuff, and still like being like, "Pappy, Dad, hey Dad, you around? Did you get shot up into a tree, Dad?"
And then I think against Marcus's wishes, Gertie's gonna take her survival knife and she's gonna start trying to cut the roots.
Okay, sure. Brawn or grit?
I'll do grit.
Grit, cool. 4. Yeah, mark adversity again. Yeah, even with this like very new knife that that Pappy made extra like clean and sharp for you, because a dull knife is actually more dangerous than a sharp knife.
It's the first rule of knives.
Roll of knives.
You know, in the right hands, a sharp knife can be pretty dangerous. You might want to be careful what you say.
But in the right hands, a dull knife is more dangerous.
But in my hands,
A dull knife would be more dangerous.
you don't know what I can do with a sharp knife.
Yeah, regardless.
I don't know how to use a dull knife.
It doesn't matter.
I can use a sharp knife.
Dull knives.
Dull knives
I won't get
kill.
into it. Yeah. So you're going to cut this with your knife, and like you literally can't even break through, like the sort of barky overside of the root.
So then can I...
Also, if the way you're cutting is by grabbing a root and like trying to cut it with your knife, is that like what you're doing?
No, I was kind of going in between roots, like trying to do, you know how like you can take...
There is no like in between.
What do you mean?
The roots are like so packed that it's just like, it's basically a tree.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then I want to roll observation Can I roll brains again just to like be looking at to see if there's any like markings inside the chest or?
Sure.
Jesus, 1.
Yeah. As you're doing that, you don't find anything, but like CJ's body is like pale and stiff and just like motionless. In fact, the only like sort of like pumping you can both hear and see is like coming from the roots themselves. The more you are interacting with them, the more kind of like animated they are becoming.
I don't know. I mean, maybe Gertie just lays her hands on these roots and does that do anything while they're glowing?
No. And they aren't glowing. They are like just pulsing.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll text the group and let them know that we opened up this chest.
Yeah, Marcus comes back. All right, so yeah. Well, I was like drafting up a text when y'all opened the chest in the first place, so I can just send that out. Yeah, chest open. Should I say like CJ inside? All right, okay. So
Non-responsive.
Chest open, CJ inside, non-responsive, connected to a bunch of roots. Pulsing roots, happy, gone. All right. Sound. You all have split. You made it back to Frankie. You made it back to the vehicle with your mom. She got the rifle out of the back, and you are on your way to go to the bank and the post office to see if you can find Harini and Declan.
With Taryn.
Yeah, Taryn went with
Taryn.
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry,
cool.
It's just like none of you are playing Taryn, so I didn't even think to be like, by the way, Taryn, here's where you are. But yeah, that Taryn is with them as well. That's what you have going on. And Derry and Teddy, you two you're very close to the town hall. So
we were just around the side of it, right?
We were at town hall, right?
Yeah, you're pretty much at town hall.
I have a question. So last episode, Teddy was doing like a perfect zombie face.
Your face is still like that.
Cool.
Can I? So I have this very smart phone in my hands now. Am I getting Wi-Fi that's not manually manned throughout the day by someone who's abandoned their post?
You have data.
Data, sure. So I want to see if I can find through like the City of Balls website or through like sneaky Googling, sneaky big oneing. I want to see if I can find a like map to the inside of Town Hall on the phone.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you're skilled with computers, which is a thing now, by the way. I don't think I've ever said it on stream, but Derry is now skilled at computers.
Yeah. I think I might have said it on stream.
Okay.
And I wasn't lying. You know that now.
Yeah, it was a thing that we discussed because Jonas was putting so much effort into always interacting with technology whenever it was around and being involved with computers.
Involved with what?
With what?
That I just decided it made sense to be skilled at computers now, and I think that's sort of how we'll be determining things going forward. Like at some point, I will probably make Frankie skilled at stunts.
I was expecting the word violence, but sure.
No.
Skilled at 6 stunts.
And like that kind of a thing, like because there's no like leveling up with Kids on Bikes, but I think giving sort of plus like bonuses and things that they just continuously get better at to the point where if it's a roll of 9 or less, it's assumed you'll succeed.
This would be 9 or less.
This would be 9 or less.
Cool. So I find
This would be like you could roll a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if I do.
Because all you have to do is go to the public website.
I did. I did not. Cool. So I find a map of the inside. Is there any? And I'm like, I'll be doing the Teddy too. Is there marked on this map a like security room, where what I'm thinking might be good is to get to a place where we can see what's going on in here without having to be there?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. There would be a room marked like security or something.
And okay, cool. So I think that's where we want to go first, and we should start from there. Good.
Okay.
So
Can I see your zombie face again?
oh yeah, totally. I rolled poorly last time.
Why don't you let me go in first, and then you can kind of like be right behind me.
Well, I think I might know a sneaky way to go. Can I roll brains to find a sneaky way to go for us using?
And before we move forward, are you usually seated that far back?
Probably. I mean, no. Is that like? But I mean,
It's an audio thing more than
oh, I
anything.
suppose. Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah.
Cool.
Sure.
I was just curious. I was like,
No,
wow, you seem very far away.
I'm not. I had moved back and I had my legs crossed.
I gotcha.
So I want to do that.
Okay, cool. While you're about to do that, you get a text.
No, we don't.
From who?
We have Taryn's phone.
Yeah, but they
I
know.
don't think.
No, Gertie and
Yeah, they know.
Marcus don't know that we have Taryn's phone.
That's a good point. Yeah, no, yeah. That is a good point. So you don't you don't receive a text. Neither of you have phones.
Mm-mm.
Well, yeah,
Not
that's right.
with
Yours
us.
is.
I don't have my
We
backpack.
realized this last time. That
No, that makes sense.
You're so proud that you don't have your backpack.
And no one would have Taryn's number. if we
Teddy
didn't think
Tedward,
to,
I
like-
don't have the default starting equipment Thompson.
I will say though, if Phoebe gets the text, Taryn knows her number, and they might, maybe not immediately, but they might think of that. So
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
a fair point.
Well, yeah.
We
'Cause
wouldn't get. You
You wouldn't get the one from
immediately.
Marcus.
initially.
Yeah. But so yeah, you're doing that. You're going to the security.
Well, I want to find a sneaky way.
Sneaky way in. Yeah,
Is
go
that-
for it. We'll do computer's brains.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is an 18.
Was that 15 plus 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you find a sneaky way in.
Cool. Some little sneaky.
Okay. Shall we go that way then?
Yeah.
Are you rolling flight?
I am so rolling flight. Of course I'm rolling flight.
Cool.
Should I also roll
You
flight?
should both roll flight.
18.
I don't want them to know. 3.
I would say, I mean, Teddy is
I have
like
adversity tokens too.
Teddy is like going into this place, but would make a point to like make sure
Yeah.
that Derry is like also able to go wherever he wouldn't like just take off. and
I'm
be like,
aware,
Yeah.
but the way this works is if say like you both don't notice a banana peel on the floor and Derry slips on it. Like that's like I know you're trying very hard. Like you're good, and if Derry gets noticed, you wouldn't.
This is a protective role because
Is Darian an adult?
So, I'm assuming 3 fails.
I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
I will get back to you on that.
okay.
But keep in
yeah.
mind you rolled a 3. If we get to the point where you need to use an adversity token, you can do it
Cool.
after. But
Cool.
I'll let you know.
Okay.
So Frankie, you are with your mom and Taryn, and your mom, while you're walking towards the bank and the post office, gets a text and is looking at it and relays the information to you that they opened the chest, CJ was inside, unresponsive, Pappy is gone.
Pappy, well, where did he go?
Well, I don't know. They didn't really give a whole lot of details on this.
Like he just left?
I don't think. Well, maybe. Hold on, let me text him back. So, like, Pappy's just gone. And it gets back to Marcus, and Marcus is like, oh, shoot, yeah, we probably should have been, like, a little more clear. Pappy disappeared into the void of the chest somehow. There was a big glowing light, and now he's gone.
But don't despair.
But Gertie says not to despair. Marcus is still a little wary about it. All right, send. And that information gets relayed. Okay, so that's not good at all. Pappy has been taken by the light. But apparently Gertie thinks he's fine. I don't know. This isn't good. You want to go back?
Pappy's just... all right.
Yep. Pappy's just gone, apparently.
We set out to find Declan and Harini, and I think we should complete that.
All right, well, let's be quick about it, and then let's get back, because I don't want to leave Gertie and Marcus alone for too long. Unless they feel like they can find Pappy or something. Has anybody ever disappeared in a flashing light before?
I mean, Teddy will just like... But like, it's not like a lot of light.
Okay. Y'all know this a little better than I do. Is this like super disconcerting?
I'm a little disconcerted.
All right. Okay. I didn't know how to feel, and now I'm okay. This is really bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I feel really not good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like maintain composure here, but I'm very freaked out.
All right. I'm sure Marcus and Gertie don't feel too good either. Well, unless Gertie thinks he's fine. Let's find Harini. Let's find Declan. And let's get going. And then Taryn like kind of like pops around the corner because she's been like scouting out ahead a little bit. Like pops around and is like, I'm sorry about your grandpa. That's rough. And then she just like goes back around the corner.
She is so sweet.
Back to Gertie and Marcus. So this time, we open the chest, and then we close it again. We open it again, and hopefully that light will come back and it'll bring Pappy back, right? We just have to do it a couple times. It did nothing. Okay. Sure.
I really do think Pappy's okay. I get a sense that he probably went, if not to the Shadow Place or the Undershade, but maybe some parallel.
I mean, the Shadow Place is pretty cool, right? It's all right.
I mean, you're talking to me, Dad. I find it.
Yeah, you
fun.
like it. He seemed to like it too. So if he's in the Shadow Place, we just need to
here's the thing. Once Teddy gets back, we can
check. Yeah, we can get right there, and he's probably chilling with Andalyn and BB, and they're having a really good time. I'm sure he's having a great time.
He's fine, Dad.
And if he is in the Undershade, I mean, like that's cool too. Gertie people like that?
Gertie takes Dad's hand.
People like being in the Undershade, Gertie?
Well, I've never been to the Undershade, so I couldn't say.
Okay.
Squeeze. So I think, no, I think he's fine, Dad. I think we just, if you want to text Mom, tell them, I'm sure Declan and Harini are fine, and we'll meet back up with them later. But if they want to come meet us here right now, that might be good for us all to be together.
So. I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so with the hand that you're not holding, he just like pulls out his phone and it's like, it would be super cool if y'all, especially Phoebe, could just like come back right now. That would be nice. Unless like you're really close to finding Declan and Harini and make sure they're okay too. Okay, I love you all. Bye bye. All right, Sam. So you two are sneaking.
I wanted to ask, would I maybe get my +3 from computers since I'm following my sneaky route to that sneak roll? Or is that just going to lessen?
No.
It's just going to affect where I'm at. Okay, cool. Cool. That's fine.
So what is
It's not +3 ongoing. It's not
I know it's not normally.
What is the sneaky route that we're taking?
So there's just like a window in the back that goes into a bathroom.
Okay.
And then like you can use the bathroom to like get around, and it's like the closest to the security room.
Cool. Okay.
And you would know the town hall, like the area that gets the most traffic, I should say, is like it's sort of like a circular building with like a dome, and there's a smaller version of the lawn gnome that is just like stationed in the center, and there's a checkerboard floor like all around it.
Okay.
So it almost looks like it's like a chess piece.
In
on
the
floor.
middle of the building?
Yes,
Okay.
inside the
There's like
the
an
building.
atrium.
There's like an atrium.
Okay.
And so if you were to guess where a large group of people would be, it would be in that like circular atrium sort of area surrounding where that smaller statue, the bald's smallest lawn gnome is. And past that are offices. And yes, I know. And past that would be the restrooms and the security detail and stuff.
Okay.
So this window, how high off the ground would this be?
It's on the first floor. It's not
cool.
it's not high up.
Because I've got broken ribs and wrists, so I just want.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I do
keep that in
I do
mind.
have messed up ankles still,
but-
and a dislocated.
If we take a little
don't-
time and stand on things.
You don't have a dislocated shoulder. You had a concussion.
I do. Well, yes.
Frankie had a dislocated shoulder.
You told me at one point that
Did
I
I
had
really
a
tell you
dislocated shoulder.
you had a dislocated
yeah,
shoulder?
I wrote it down.
Oh no, I remember telling you that now.
Yeah.
I really do.
Well, we fixed it clearly.
Because I remember not telling you what was wrong with your shoulder and just that you had hurt it,
Yeah.
and then that it was dislocated.
Yeah. So we're both kind of messed up a little bit.
Yeah, everyone's bad.
It's been like one day and it's still not better yet. What gives?
Come on.
So it's a little bit difficult for us to get in, like through the window, and probably especially for Derry. And maybe that's maybe he makes a little bit of noise doing it or something. I don't know. Did I fail?
Well, no, you would have failed. You would have failed if you had gone in the front.
Okay.
You found a sneaky way.
Cool.
Okay.
So no one is waiting for you.
So we're in the bathroom.
Yep.
And like.
Hold on, I
Teddy-
have to pee really quick.
Okay.
Just
Make
go,
it quick.
Go ahead. Yeah.
And Teddy's gonna like poke his head out the bathroom door into the hallway.
Roll brains.
Oh, come on.
Don't worry, I'll be done peeing in a second, and I can use my D20 brain.
2.
Flush.
Roll grit.
Oh my god.
That's a 15.
We're inverses of each other.
Yeah. So Teddy, you can mark adversity. You step out, and you. It's just like a blank hallway, and you get nothing.
Cool.
You're like you even like you had seen the map of the inside of town hall, and even you may have been here a couple times, since your dad kind of works in the area, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're just like completely disoriented. Like coming in through the window, you lost all of your bearings, and then you're like, oh shoot, I don't even know like what are we supposed to go this way to
Derry,
get security?
where
And yeah,
are
Derry
we?
just pokes out and is just like, we're right here.
Where I've never seen that painting before.
But you also hear like someone really like far off, like an echo down the hallway of someone going, saying basically, get to like come up here, like calling people to like a front or something like it, like you up here, like that kind of thing.
Does it sound like any of the bullies?
You rolled like a 15?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it sounds like Dick Marin.
Okay. And does it sound like it's coming from the place that we expected everyone to be?
Yes, it does.
Okay. I will relay that's confirmed.
So we should avoid that area,
We
right?
should avoid that right now. I think we need to get a good camera view.
Okay.
And just start there and then see what we can figure
Let's
out.
go, lead the way.
Cool. I'm going to lead the way to the security room.
Yeah, I'm gonna use your. I mean, like this would be a 1 again because you have a
Okay.
map. You rolled a
Sure.
15 brains to know the layout of everything.
Cool.
You know exactly where you are.
Cool.
You're setting yourself up for easy success. So
Cool.
Teddy is still pretending to zombie, by the way.
Oh,
Just
okay.
Want to make that clear
Cool.
as we're like making our way to the security.
are you still
Yeah.
okay? I'm going to keep
Yeah.
the one you did last time.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Unless seeing Teddy do it so well for so long is helping you.
I mean, What did Teddy?
No, like
I forget,
this,
did you,
like this.
I was gonna say, if Teddy tells me I'm doing it bad, I would try to do it a different way.
Teddy does.
So I'm gonna try to do it with my brain this time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well,
gonna do it with my brain
that's
this
an 8.
time.
An 8.
Oh! Can I really quick Google George A. Romero on my phone?
You can big one it.
Yeah.
Sorry, God, I wasn't even. Yeah. Can I?
But no.
Okay. See, here's the thing. Now I'm just gonna try to. Whenever I use my phone, I get a +3. That's just how it works.
This is
now.
This is the new protective.
Is my phone an adult?
I was just gonna make I was gonna make that same joke. I even gestured like I was gonna. Is my phone an adult? Like
No, Derry, like this.
And yours is still like unnaturally like good.
I mean, technically, you're not faking.
That's. Hey, Derry.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I would prefer if people stopped making jokes about me being dead.
I thought that might be what you were gonna say. I get that.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
no, it's
that makes
cool.
sense.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. This might surprise you. I haven't really had a friend who was dead before, and I never really confronted how I would like kind of want to like keep an eye on like my language
Teddy.
and stuff. I'll keep doing better. I'm sorry.
Thanks. And we try to handle the security room.
I mean, you get there. You're on your way. So Frankie, your mom and Taryn are inside of the bank.
All I'm saying is both your arms are much bigger than mine, so I should be the one to hold the gun in case you two have to do heavy lifting.
Well, the gun is heavy.
But not as heavy as like a heavy thing. What if?
And also, Frankie, it's a gun.
Okay, but are you telling me if you had to choose between carrying the gun and carrying Declan's, growing body?
Were you about to say corpse? Were you about to say dead body or something?
I wasn't. I just kind of stumbled over the words. But why did you put that in my head? Do you think we're gonna find Declan's body now? Is that what you all think? Do you think we're gonna need to use that gun, Mom?
I don't. I don't. No.
Cool. So then there's no problem if I hold it because it's not like we're gonna use it.
There's a big problem. I'm not gonna let you hold a gun. And Taryn turns around and is like, "Are you kidding me? Can you please both just be a little bit quieter, please?"
Oh, she's so wise.
And Phoebe's like, really shoots you a look. All right. Okay. Want to look for?
Yeah.
Roll investigate a mystery.
Grit's my 20, so I get to do that. No.
Brains would probably be brains or grit. I would take.
Yeah.
Wait,
No.
grit's your 20.
Yeah.
I would let you do that.
Well, shit.
It's like Streetwise. It's like,
All right, cool. Then yeah. Now I feel that I don't want to just like get my best score. I want to justify it. So being streetwise, you can interpret it as like, okay, cool. How would they think? How am I going to approach a situation if I'm trying to like sneak around the building? I know Declan fairly well. I bet Declan would try to go here, here, and here, and try to recreate and kind of follow Declan's footsteps with the 15.
Well, this you would know that Harini was the one at the bank. So
Harini's footsteps. Her delicate, angelic footsteps.
Yeah. You can like you go around and pretty much.
I've snuck into a lot of buildings, so I know how a neophyte would try.
You find, I mean, basically exactly like how she was looking for stuff. I mean, effectively, you look and you see a filing cabinet like open that wasn't like reshut, and you see what that person was like looking for.
I'm gonna pull a tissue out of my pocket and use it to do it, so I don't leave prints, and then shut it behind.
Great. And then you see like nothing. So you can pretty much surmise that no one is here.
Right. Okay. What I want to look for is if there was like another wump and they got taken, maybe they just would have like beeline for the place everyone else going. So maybe there's like an open door they left behind. That may have been a clue that they just walked off.
You would get that from what you just did. I mean, like, they seem to have left out the front like the same way they came in.
Coolio. So it looks more like less they got hypnotized or captured, more they didn't find they're looking for and went somewhere else.
Correct. Yes.
I think they did not find what they were looking for and went somewhere else.
Okay, so last place to check, post office, and then we head back to the woods regardless of finding Declan and Harini?
Yeah.
Okay. So...
Taryn, do you have any thoughts?
Not really.
Buzz.
For Taryn?
No, for Phoebe.
For Phoebe. Okay, Phoebe
Yeah,
looks...
I have Taryn's phone.
Yeah, that's what I was going to
yeah.
say. So Phoebe gets a buzz, pulls out her phone, and is looking at it.
And sees the text from Marcus.
Oh, that's right. Thank you for reminding me I did that. Oh, shoot. The other two don't have a phone, do they? Taryn, what's your number? So I can text him? And Taryn is like, Frankie, plug your ears.
Brains. It's a 1.
Okay, plug your ears.
I
Spencer,
don't
plug your
understand
ears.
why I'm being singled out. Okay, fine.
And she says her phone number to Phoebe.
Say it.
No, 555-555-555-555-555-555.
The phone numbers in Bald are so long.
444-444-444.
So you all get like forwarded both of the texts, and in the moment Phoebe is like, yeah, your father and your sister would like us to go back to the woods like immediately, unless we want to continue looking for Declan and Harini and make sure they're okay first, which we're already here in the post office just a couple buildings down, so...
We need to go find them first. We have to.
All right. I do want to get back as soon as possible, though, so let's maybe, like, hurry it up a little.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go and leave the gun, that's fine.
No.
Taryn can protect me. She basically punches like a gun. More like a cannon.
Hold on. You made Taryn smile when you said that. She basically punches like a gun, and she like almost laughed, but then was like, no. You get the forwarded messages, Derry and Teddy.
I want to know if Taryn's ringer was on.
You really want this to go wrong.
Well, it might have been on when she actually handed it to me, but if I'm skilled at
It was on
computers
silent.
and use my phone,
Okay.
I would have put it on silent.
It was on silent, but you do keep referencing it, so...
Yeah.
Okay.
But your sneaky sneak was the 3.
Well, that was a flight.
So
Fight, yeah.
So we get like forwarded all this information.
Yeah, all the text that Marcus
She
was sending.
opened the chest.
Teddy? Yeah, that's really
Are we in the security room now, or are we still outside?
You're like at the door.
Okay. Is it locked?
It is.
Okay.
Damn it. I can't believe she opened the chest.
Okay. Do you want to turn back right now, or do you want to?
No, we have to complete our mission and save the entire town. But I really, as soon as we're done
Unlock
with
the
that,
door. Darius is gonna text back.
Okay. Unlock. Right. I'm gonna roll brawn to force it open.
Yeah. Great.
And I'm texting back. Gathering intel. We'll be on our way soon. We'll update.
Okay.
6 + 1 = 7.
Mark adversity. Yeah, that's not gonna do it.
Okay.
What is the?
Is
what
it
am I
a
trying
key
to
lock, or is there like a
There's a key. There's a key
Goddamn keys.
and also like a padlock.
God damn it! Two
It's
locks
all-
always.
it's all analog.
Did I say padlock? What is that? Is it those tourney locks? What are those called?
That's a
Locks.
padlock. Yeah, it's a padlock. What is the number I have to beat? What's the DC?
The DC for a kid to knock down a security door,
I'm not knocking it down. I'm just like breaking the lock.
just breaking the handle.
I'm kicking it.
You're
Like
kick-
I've seen do in the movies.
Okay. Oh,
Like
I'm just kicking the door. Not the whole door,
I
just
just have
the
a
door.
lock, and I'm just
Remember when he
Like-
kicked a bike in
like-
the river by accident?
Like
that.
ER. Like they do in ER, where they kick doors open. On ER.
Doctor!
yes. Yeah. The DC is enormous, and you probably won't hit it.
Well, I
Can
do
I-
kick it, and it does hurt my ankle.
Oh, I forgot. Okay.
Oh, I forgot.
I'm sorry. Here, finish my text. Let me try something.
And then
I
use the
want
photo engine open.
to put my ear up to the tourney lock, and I want to try to, break into it.
Oh, no.
No, that's not what you mean.
I was saying a tourney lock, like just like a lock on a door.
Yeah.
Like one that like puts a
Like a
like
bolt.
a
A
bolt
bolt
lock.
lock. Yeah.
But that also has a key. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So it's two different key.
Or the
holes.
same key, I don't know.
But two different keyholes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let me. You know what? Hold on. What do I have in my? Okay, I have clothespins. So I'm gonna take a clothespin and I'm gonna disassemble it and take that metal bit and kind of straighten it out.
All right.
Like the other part, like coils. And I'm gonna Google real quick on my phone how to pick a lock.
You're gonna
Big
big
one.
one. I don't-
Sorry, it's just a verb. I'm really good about it when it's a noun. When it's a
We're
verb, you're
gonna
gonna
get
have to
sued.
bear with me.
See, the big one is
I'm going
wordy,
to
so I
look
think we
up-
should call it. So you need to Google it, which is an abbreviation for big one.
So I'm gonna big how to pick a lock 2019.
Okay.
Or 2018. This is 2018 right now in universe.
Roll brains with your
Okay, cool.
freaking.
I could take in half. Too late to take half.
Say that again.
Too late to take half.
You don't have to say you rolled anything.
I'm gonna take half. That's 13.
Yes. Sorry.
13.
13.
13. Are you lying?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm taking half plus 3.
He took half plus 3.
Okay, so half plus 3.
Plus, this is protective. Definitely.
No.
The door was clearly attacking. The door physically
the-
hurt his best friend.
The form I found out how to do it says I'm 31 and never do this.
Hold on. You get. Hold on.
I'm at a 15 if you don't allow that silly joke I just made to be canon or helpful.
You got the handle lock unlocked.
Okay, cool.
Okay, one down.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to do the other one.
Go for it.
Okay. I'm gonna take half again. Oh no, I'm not because I know that didn't work. Presumably. Although I could take half again and you can help.
Oh yeah.
If it's prepared, I'm gonna do since they're prepared. I'm gonna take half. So we're at 13. Is that short for the other one?
Yes.
And
How
how many do I need to add? Give me a number, William.
All of it.
Well, you would have to get 18.
Oh,
Okay.
Well.
I have some too. I can put
Okay.
2 in if you can put in 3.
All right. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Cool.
You unlock both the locks.
Ha! Dick, yeah.
Mom
All right.
strength.
Brain strength. All right.
Brain strength.
Cool. I open it all quiet and I'll let Teddy go in first.
I'm
and then
picturing.
sneak in behind him.
I'm picturing like a dark room with like a bank of monitors. Is that what's in there, or?
Yeah, but it's not like super.
There'd be like a huge wall probably.
Um,
right? But
It's not really well put together. Like, it's yeah, a wall with monitors, not necessarily.
Okay.
There are like older TVs and they're not super HD or like
Okay.
anything like that. And there's like one monitor that looks pretty good, but then all the other ones are like.
Okay. So what do we see?
Yeah, so if you look at the one that's into the main like atrium area, you see everyone gathered around this smaller statue of the lawn gnome. And let's see. You see Dake Marin and Little Pete.
Little Pete in the flesh.
Little Pete.
We see some image of Little Pete that
You
is
see
able to
Little
be
Pete.
captured by the cameras.
Yeah.
Okay.
cool.
And you see a pile of like 4 to 5 bodies. and you see them calling, like, getting more people up to, like, the front, and they are killing them
Mm-hmm.
and adding them to the pile.
Okay, I have a couple questions.
Okay.
Well, first, so 3 questions. First, that's fucked up. Second question, are we getting audio feed through this as well?
No.
Okay, cool.
Can we tell who's dead?
You can roll brains. It's like, it's not really,
Sure.
really clear.
Let's do that.
Yeah, I'll let you do it.
That's a 9.
Okay, maybe I'll roll too.
At least you don't have to come up with character voices for these new NPCs.
Yeah. So it's like I said, it's like either 4 or 5. A few of them are just like, you know, like a pastor or like something, like people we haven't introduced
Mhm.
yet. But one of them is Cole, the bus driver.
Okay. Is there any sort of in this room like control to like other parts of the like system of the security in here, or is it just like monitoring? You know what I mean? Like, can I control anything from in here other than like on and off of cameras?
You can probably like make the cameras like shift.
Okay, but nothing like unrelated to these cameras we're getting the feed from, really.
Yeah,
It
not
seems
really.
like set up for that.
Yeah.
There's not like a PA system or like a...
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, not a PA system in here, but there is like, you like set up an alarm probably,
Okay, can I set up an alarm? Can I like?
like an isolated alarm.
Yeah.
That's a good question. Want to roll brains with computers?
Yes. And this, I'm not rolling to do that right now. I'm rolling to figure out how to do that. That is 8, 11 if this is protective, which like maybe.
Yeah. Definitely protective.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
ultimately, when I do it, it will be protective.
so hold on, wait, 8. We're already with your +3 from computers and
Yes.
adding +3 to get to 11 with protective.
If I can on this. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like,
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You are pretty sure you know how to isolate it.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Are you going to set up an alarm?
Okay, well, here's what I'm thinking. When I was able to break out of the daze, and
Yeah.
Phoebe was, and your dad's, we were all, like, in different ways kind of, like, shocked out of it, or pulled out of it,
Yeah.
at least, right? I think you need to run and pull the fire alarm and get it raining on everybody.
Yeah.
And I'm going to set an alarm off on a totally different part of the building from where you are and where I am, and then we need to get out.
Well, what if can't we set the alarm off in there? Maybe the loud noise will like shake everyone
It's not a bad
awake.
idea. I can try for that, yeah.
Okay.
I just want to make sure it's somewhere that you're not. So I guess go by the front door.
Just set off all the alarms,
Okay,
because then they can't track us.
sure. I can do that. Yeah. Can I? Is there just like an all alarm option?
I mean, yeah, probably.
Yeah. Okay.
Isn't that how most all fire alarms work?
Yeah.
You
No,
pull
I'm-
one,
yeah.
they all
So,
go.
This is different because we're talking about he would have to pull the fire alarm. I'm talking about computerized alarms that I'm
Okay.
controlling from in here.
Can both of you roll brains for me?
Yeah.
Yes. 16 dry.
4.
Okay, cool. So you're getting ready to do this, and right before, like you're deciding, like all the alarms, yeah, that way they can't track us. Derry, when you go to turn to like say like yeah, like we got it figured out, to Teddy, you see right behind him is Little Pete.
Okay.
And I would say even with that, you would probably connect to that when Teddy tried to kick the door open, it made a loud
Yep.
enough noise for someone to come check it
I
out.
thought about that.
Yeah.
This is so. Again, I want to clarify what version of Little Pete is this? Is this like Little Pete in the flesh? Is this like Little Pete that we can pass through, like we saw in the clinic?
I don't know if we've been given a way to know that yet. It seems like, right?
No, you.
Does
That would
he
be
appear? Does he appear to be? How does he appear to us?
physically there.
Okay.
And last time we saw his body was in the hospital bed, right?
Yes.
Okay, so And I've seen this since then. We didn't hear him open the door. We've every reason. I think we would both assume that this is the ghost, and Jonas personally do.
Okay.
This is not real him.
Okay. So do you say, because Teddy hasn't noticed him yet? I don't think.
Let's talk out of character really quick. What can we do about this? Because like things are about to start happening pretty quick because he knows we're here. We can't touch him.
You can't touch him.
That's true.
We're talking out of
He's
character,
behind-
so I can
behind
join
Teddy?
into this
Behind
conversation.
Teddy, yes.
Well, hang on.
yeah,
Number
yeah,
one,
okay.
you haven't said anything yet.
I know,
so,
yeah.
So
That's
Teddy
what
doesn't even
I don't want
know-
things to start happening.
Okay,
yet.
I see what you
So
mean.
I'm saying we should talk about this out of character to figure out what's the best thing to do.
I mean, Teddy's very fast,
Yeah.
and if our plan is still to set off alarms, Teddy can still do that
Yeah.
and still like cause water and alarms to occur in the main area and like wake everyone back up. I don't think Little Pete is going to be able to stop us from doing that.
No. So that could still happen. Doing it without them knowing we're here is out of the question now, I think. Unless we can stop Little Pete from getting out of here. Which I don't know that we can unless you can physically interact with him, which we have not tested since you sent his body away.
Yeah. So let's jump back in.
Okay. When you say he's behind me, is it like...
Well, he's behind Teddy.
Behind Teddy. Is it Teddy, Pete, door?
Yes.
Okay. Derry's going to shove Teddy and say, Pete's there, go now! So the idea is Teddy's going to fall into Pete.
Okay.
If he can.
Yes.
And then Teddy's going to start running for the fire alarm.
Okay. Teddy absorbs that information very quickly, passes through Pete.
Yes.
Okay.
And falls to the floor and sees Pete standing up.
Yeah, and
Above him?
similarly, he was facing away from you now, but then without moving or anything, just suddenly shifts slightly and is facing you.
Okay, I'm rolling flight to get to the fire alarm.
Okay, cool.
5.
Yeah. So you rush and push open the door, and immediately you see residents of Bald piling through the hallway towards you.
All right. I'm gonna just smash the all alarms on. I think water is not necessary at this point. I'm hoping loud sounds will snap enough of these people out to help us.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna all alarms on.
Okay. All alarms on. Well, let's see.
Should I
Roll.
Can I do anything but flight for this?
No.
I mean, fight is a little better for me.
Flight. It would
Okay,
have to be
cool.
flight. Yeah.
Alright. 6. Unless I'm adding computers for this, but wait, am I using a mouse to click it? Because that
no, yeah. So I will say you both get out into the hallway, and the alarms and stuff don't seem to be registering to any of the people, and they are
I do get them on. Okay, cool.
Okay.
they are clamoring.
Cool. I wasn't trying to get out yet.
Oh, okay.
That was a flight to. I thought I had to roll to just hit the thing because I was gonna be stopped.
Hit
Hit
the alarms.
the alarm.
Oh no.
No. Okay. Cool.
Absolutely
Then I
not.
just do that,
Yes.
so I don't need to roll.
To turn the alarms on.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Well, I didn't. Little Pete, I assumed was going to be doing something to try to stop me, or the people coming in, or something.
Well, he can't do anything because you pass right through him. He's the
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Teddy saw people coming down the hallway, right?
Yes.
Does this room have a window in it?
The security room. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Teddy closes the door
All right.
and locks it. Or locks it from the inside.
Of course.
Okay. All right. There's a lot of people out there. They're all coming for
And you start hearing pounding on the door.
Okay. Is Pete still just standing here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you do something to him? Can you use your powers or something?
What do you want to do?
I don't know. I think Teddy's just going for energy blast. I guess.
Energy blast.
I believe it's pronounced
Kamehameha
Kineso
kind of thing.
Paragesis.
Yeah.
Or Bark Dress Producers.
What do you want me to roll for that? Someone's
My pizza's here!
I was about to say
Yay!
Someone's here with us.
All of our pizza.
What do you want me to roll for that?
What? There's so much going on right now. Hold on.
The studio is haunted.
Can you try to banish him?
Well, hang on.
put him in
I
the
don't
shadow
want to. I
place.
don't want to like think.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk
yeah.
about this too
Sure,
much because
sure.
like this is happening so quickly.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'd rather just be in it and like
Do something.
do stuff. Yeah. That's where I'm at least.
Cool.
Is it okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What would you like me to roll for that?
How about a flight?
Flight?
Will
Well,
you-
flight doesn't feel right. I feel like it would be a fight. It feels like a fight to me.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
Flat it out. I'm gonna contest it with, I guess, William's D20.
Hey, that's
Hey.
an explosion
Sure does.
on my
Cool.
D4.
My 5 exploded.
So,
You're
Oh
fine.
my God.
Okay, second explosion. Okay.
that's an 11 for energy blast against Little Pete.
11 for an energy blast against
And
Little
my
Pete.
dice exploded twice.
Yeah, okay, so you
Pretty cool, huh?
you are told to like, can't you do something about this? And then you go, huh, and it goes whoosh, like out of your hands and just like passes right through
Yeah.
Little
figured.
Pete and destroys the console for the security system and everything, and the alarms go off.
Shit. Out. I'm gonna point at the window.
Uh,
Let's go. Out. Open the window. Oh, I can't open it myself. Open it. Get out. We have to go.
we gotta save everyone. They're killing everyone in the town of Derry.
How? They're pounding. I'm assuming still at the
Yeah,
door.
pounding at the door.
I can take everyone to the shadow place.
Everyone to the shadow place.
If I'd spend long enough here, yeah.
Okay, well, let's surprise them. I put one hand on the doorknob. Say when.
I'm gonna grab Derry
Okay,
and take him to the shadow place.
okay, roll flight.
15.
Yep.
Yeah.
Andolin says hello.
And the Thompsons.
Oh yeah.
Fucker.
And then you go back, or
Stay here. And then I go back.
Like they have
I'm
a
gonna
choice.
try to grab him as he goes back because I knew he was gonna do that.
okay, you roll flight then.
Okay.
And you roll flight, like a contested
Yeah,
flight.
Okay.
No. No. 4.
Yeah, good luck. Yeah.
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 That was
Okay.
close.
It was close.
If I cared enough, I could have done it, but I don't care.
I know.
This is better.
Yeah, so Derry, you are left in the shadow place with Andolin. Well, the Thompsons minus Teddy. And Teddy pops back to town hall, and Gertie, what are you up to?
Gertie's been looking at the chest and at CJ for quite a while. And then just kind of nonchalantly, she says, Dad,
Oh yeah.
you see this mark on the bottom of the trunk?
A mark on the bottom of the trunk.
Yeah, by the roots. Can you go see if that tree has the same mark?
Yeah, I can go check out the trees. And what are you looking for?
Well, is Marcus gone?
Yes.
Gertie is going to, as soon as she's sure that her dad's out of sight and she's out of sight of her dad, she's gonna climb into the chest with CJ and close it.
Oh, okay.
And as she's laying there with CJ, she's gonna close her eyes and just like, can I try and use, I know BB's still in the shadow place, but can I do teleportation?
Yeah, roll a d20.
Nope.
0-1.
Yeah, that's okay.
We should all have lucky.
You close this chest, like, and you're inside. And it's very cramped. And you can hear the roots pulsing more than, like, ever. Like, because it's just in this small confined area, and you just hear it, like... like that sort of thing. And then, what was your other power?
Telepathy.
You know what happens.
You have your eyes closed, and then I'm gone.
Oh, no.
Here, I'll take over. Hold on.
Yeah.
You have your eyes closed, and
Hold on. Just take a moment. And look at this wonderful slideshow we prepared.
do we have the rights to that stock image right there, or that
Or
one?
that one.
What's going on?
Bad camera. Bad.
Sam, did you hear what happened? Where is that punk?
This is the best episode.
Yeah. I don't know. Personally, I think the best episode was the next one that's about to happen next week. That was the best episode for sure.
Next week was definitely the best
I
episode.
would say so. I mean, anyone who's been sticking with us since the beginning knows that anyway, so.
We'll never top next week.
What a strange episode we're having right now.
Hey, good on all of us for not making a, oh, William went to the shadow place joke.
Yeah, so
We'll have it in the pocket for next time.
Gertie climbed into the chest with CJ and closed it and tried to use teleportation, and now something else is gonna happen.
yikes. Okay.
Sorry, I started sampling now. And we're back.
Okay, so you have your eyes closed, and you open your eyes for a second, and you don't see anything. And you blink, and you see Bald from above. And you see the townspeople in Bald behaving as they do. And you blink again, and you see CJ. Burying this chest. And you blink again, and the woods are on fire. And you see CJ shocked and charred, like smoky, coughing, carrying a box of tapes and papers, and trying to collect a bunch of materials, and then you see them trip or something snags their foot and they get dragged, and you blink again and you see them shut into the chest. And then all you see is the woods burning in toward the chest, slowly into black. And you hear, hello?
Hello? Am I still?
You're in nothing.
I'm in nothing? CJ?
Yeah.
Hi. I'm Gertie. You don't know me, but I know your partner, Tiresias. They told me and my friends that you might have gotten lost. Are you lost?
I am.
Are you okay?
I am. Are you good?
Yes. Yes?
You left a piece of yourself here. I just thought you should know that. And you open your eyes and you are in the chest.
Gertie closes her eyes again to go back.
What?
What the
Why?
fuck?
Why would you do that? No, I'm
Please-
just joking.
Please
Oh,
hold, stream.
Please hold.
Golly hell. Wow, William went to the shadow place.
Nailed it.
You know, Nailed did a crossover with Queer Eye, apparently.
Hmm.
Yeah. So let's watch that.
Interesting.
Yeah. We'll watch it on stream.
Thanks
after
for
this.
bearing with us, stream. We're just cursed tonight, I think.
But you know who doesn't bear it?
Who? Wait, don't leave before you tell me.
Yeah, don't
Don't
you
do
gotta
this
tell
to me.
us.
Who is
Yeah.
it? Who doesn't bear it?
No, don't.
Didn't want to mess up your perfect locks.
I have perfect hair.
My hair is only perfect because of those who mess it up. This is what happens when a camera dies, you know.
When the stream gets wild.
The true Jonas comes out.
This is the pre-stream vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Pretty freaking accurate, if you're asking me.
So, holy shit.
Yeah. So. I don't know.
You're in the shadow place.
Oh yeah, I rolled a 1. William, am I in the shadow place? I was trying not to be, so I rolled a 1 to not be in the shadow place. Am I in the shadow place?
Still in the shadow place. I hate to break it to you.
God damn it. Freaking fuck.
Frank.
Frankenstein's monster. We
thank
made that
you-
joke when we made the quote,
Real quick, thank you all for talking to us on Twitter and Instagram and so much lately. We've been getting a lot of engagement and fan art and stuff like that. And it's
Thank
su-
you,
it's-
Shannon.
Shannon, you rule. You are not watching live, I think you said, but thank you for tuning in normally and sending us the very cool fan art that you do.
Yeah.
That's
It's probably going to happen again because
That's fine.
the battery is, I think, draining faster than the camera is charging.
Huh.
So
That is a disappointing development.
Well,
Yeah.
let's just you know.
Keep going.
Keep
We'll-
going.
We'll fix it when we
Mhm.
can.
It's fine. We'll fix it in post.
Yeah. I'll just do all my GMing separate.
Yeah.
Okay. So you close your eyes again and you try to.
7.
Yeah. You don't feel anything.
I scream really loud.
And then you hear really fast footsteps come over and the chest gets whisked open and
I'm just
Dad strength.
Gertie's screaming because she's angry, she's frustrated, she's scared. She's just screaming. And I think she's digging her nails into CJ without realizing. And I think in preparation if Marcus is going to try and pull her out of the chest because she doesn't want to come out.
okay. Well, he's gonna try and pull you out of the chest.
Okay, not happening.
Okay, I'll roll Braun.
Brawn up.
I rolled a 1. You need to. Now you roll Braun.
2.
You
Just
have a
barely.
+1 because you're a teenager.
It's a good thing we're a
Oh
grit.
yeah, 3.
Yeah, but Marcus was Gertie, what are you doing? That scared me. I turned around, you weren't there. The chest was closed. Come on out. Come on,
Gertie
girl.
starts screaming, "Come back! Come back!"
I mean, like, yes, I know, like, I want Pappy back too, but I don't think climbing in the chest is the way to do it. Come on, please. Come out of the chest. Just come out. Just come out of the chest, Gertie. Please, step on out. This is the thing, Gertie, that took your grandpappy not like 10 minutes ago. Please get out of the chest. Please, Gertie. Please, for me. For me, Gertie, get out of the chest.
Gertie turns to Marcus, still clutching onto CJ. Suddenly, all of a sudden, very calm, and just says, "Dad, I need to be here. I need you to leave me alone. I need you to shut the chest and leave me alone and walk away." And lock me up.
What happened that gave you this resolve? You clearly have something, a little bit more knowledge than I do. Can you share it?
I know it sounds scary.
Yep.
I can't tell you anything right now.
You can't?
No.
There's room in there for two of us?
What do you think, Dad?
No. I've been asked to trust all y'all for a lot of different things. And what it's got me is my family attacked and my father gone.
He's not gone.
He's gone.
Not forever.
Well, yeah. Fine. But I don't know how to get him back, do you?
Not yet.
Well, then how are you so sure, Gertie?
It's just a feeling, Dad.
That's not good enough for me right now. Okay?
You know how we've been seeing these roots pulsing.
Uh-huh.
We've been feeling the womps. It's something.
I'm gonna explode. I don't know if there's anything we can do about this.
Just turn off that camera.
You want to come join our side?
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. We just.
I got room for more.
Yeah.
This is cute.
This would be a cute, fun thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be so much taller than both of you if I use that chair. Hold on.
The episode in which no one has any technical difficulties whatsoever.
And I'm in front of the camera now. Sorry.
That was the best that frames looked all night, honestly.
All right.
Okay.
Is that okay for Mike?
Yeah.
Cool.
Just like you get as close.
This is as far as I can go.
That's okay. This is what a fun thing.
This is bad.
This is not bad. All right. Okay.
Not that. I just rolled 13 for charm.
Here, hold on. While we're gonna take a moment. While I explain everything that's happening.
Well, I've been watching. It's been going into like a demo mode.
Yeah. So, it was the thing it was plugged into. Was not plugged in.
Okay. Okay.
So it was like letting us know that it was about to die. Mm-hmm. So then I plugged it in, but I think it's like burning faster than it's charging.
Ah.
So.
Except for if it's plugged in, it shouldn't be charging. It should go straight to power.
Oh well, then I don't know what's going on.
I'll just stay here. You just like.
Do you want me to pop back into my
No,
brain?
you do, boo. I'm gonna keep working on this.
Well, if everything's going to hell, can I sit in William's spot?
No.
No. I
Yeah,
think
let's keep
until
going.
the problem is solved, this will have to work for
Yeah.
the episode.
If you're just now tuning in, William's just sitting here because of issues.
Jonas and I are sharing the role of Derry tonight.
And Sam and I are sharing the role of Teddy tonight.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So
You rolled a 13.
a 13 for what?
To convince.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. I think you would get a +3 since you're kind of. Well, I don't know. Is it if she's trying to convince him to
This
let her
seems
do a thing
pretty
he doesn't want her to
rebellious,
do?
yeah. Yeah, you're a teen. So
Are you
can
sure
go.
Marcus
yeah.
is an adult?
I don't know, son. Ever since he woke up and you told him he was your son, I'm not entirely certain.
Yeah, so then I guess 16 total.
16 total. And resisting, I'm sure will be some sort of a grit.
Yeah.
And that's not gonna do it. Yeah. All right. So your dad just looks at you. He's like, "All right. I'll shut the chest, but I ain't locking it."
Fine.
All right. When I come back, you better be there. And the chest is closed.
Can I roll again for teleportation?
Yeah.
It hit a wire. That means she can re-roll it, right?
I got a 3.
That is the rule.
So you're at the post office now. Jesus Christ.
That's always been there.
Curse stream.
What?
Hashtag cursed
Okay,
stream.
first stream. Yeah. I'll be here for now.
Also, I don't want to make anyone alarmed, but that light is clearly on fire. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, let's
Never ever do a joke like that again, please.
This is a learning experience.
All right.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna take a breath really quick.
Yeah.
How's chat doing?
Yeah, we never get to do that. Is Sage hell yeah, hi Sage.
Hey,
Welcome
Sage.
finally.
Welcome to the cursed stream.
But
All right, so
I
chat,
know-
which one of you is unlucky?
I know what's wrong. I know what's wrong with the camera, and I fixed it.
Sweet.
So
Okay.
we
Okay,
should be good
cool,
now.
cool,
If you
cool.
want to just
Yeah. Can later tell me. Okay. So you enter the post office. Door opens up. Phoebe does like have the gun like over her shoulder. Does not have like a finger on the trigger or anything because like as far as you're concerned, you're looking for Declan. Would you like to do some rolling to?
Yeah, let's do a grit to look inside the mind of Declan. How would Declan approach this scenario? Would probably walk directly up to the front door, think, oh wait, I'll be smarter than that not to use the front door, despite the fact that the front door is made of glass. So walking up to it is essentially tantamount to going through. But we'll probably go around the side, find that the side window is locked, and then decide to go through the front door with an 8.
With an 8. Yeah. Funnily enough, that'll get you like something. I mean, you can see again a little bit of like someone going through some filing cabinets or whatever, but it's been like mostly closed back up for the most part. It seems like Declan was a little more cognizant of what he was leaving behind, so you're not catching quite as much. I would like you. As you get like a little bit further into the post office, like you, Taryn, and your mother, I need you to roll brains.
Cool. 4.
And hold on. So you're walking forward, and then your mom passes like right by you and goes like, oh jeez, thank God. Okay, Declan, come over here, honey. It's all right, come here. And you see her like air hugging nothing.
Hmm.
And Taryn leans over to you and is like,
I'm looking at Darren.
and Taryn's like, is this something your mom does often? Is this like a usual thing?
Dake. Keep an eye out for Dake.
Keep an eye out for Dake.
Dake can do illusions.
Oh, okay.
If Mom's saying that, that means he's nearby.
All right.
Mom?
And your mom just keeps on like, okay, we found him, so we can get out of here. Let's
Mom,
go.
that's not him.
No, okay, honey, I know.
I'm going to stick my hand directly into the space where she thinks Declan is standing.
You hit something. Honey, I know, like, he's not being mean right now. I think that, okay, clearly he can't see you or something, and I guess he can't hear you anyway either. I don't know why I can. No, it's okay. And Phoebe, like, gets down, like, on the ground, and it takes off the rifle and gives it to Taryn for a moment, and then, like, Phoebe is just there with what she believes to be Declan. Hey, no, it's all right. No, okay, like, okay, Harini was here. She also didn't see Declan, and he just thought, it's okay. And she goes and, like, hugs you. She just, Declan thought that everyone was ignoring him.
Mom, I don't fully trust this.
I mean, like, I can feel him. It's just like, I don't think, no, you're not an illusion. I don't think you're an illusion. Well,
And I can feel him.
you can feel him. Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna find the hair, and then I'm just gonna yank a hair out.
Frankie?
Do I see the hair now?
Yeah.
I can see the hair now.
Well, you just plucked a hair out of the boy's head. Of course you can see the hair. It's in your hand.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I might not have seen the hair, and that would further confirm that this is some kind of illusion.
You're not, like, doing a trick or prank thing right now, right?
No, and me, Taryn. Come on, Taryn. You can't see this either.
Taryn's, like, holding a rifle and is like, yeah, it just looks like you're talking to nothing.
Cool. I also cannot hear. So, Declan, if you're saying anything, and if there is anyone else here who is also invisible, maybe, I don't know why. Honestly, my first thought is this was a Dake illusion going on. I'm still not convinced that it is not. So I guess, Mom, anything Declan says that's important, I'm going to need you to relay. But we're just not seeing the same thing here, and I don't know why.
All right. Well, I mean, okay, we have Declan. Declan, where'd Harini go? Oh, okay. All right. Harini went back to the roof where Izawa was. So, Declan, you know where that is? You can lead us there? Okay, cool. Yeah, we're good. We're good to go. And Declan, anything you want to say to Frankie? Oh, he just said it's nice to see you.
Oh, Declan, that's sweet.
Very sweet. Anything you want to say to Taryn? He's also, he says it's nice to see you. Let's go. Let's get going. And do you
Real
wanna
quick,
leave?
hang on. This is Spencer saying, Declan, who did we do the thumb, and the clothespin with? Everyone, all of
Declan's
us.
got both, yeah.
Declan
Check
should
for
know
clothespin,
both.
Or you get to do
Yeah,
Phoebe, but
yeah. I want to ask Declan to do the thumb thing. Would be how Frankie would pose the thing. But I also don't know. I feel like we would have informed Phoebe at some point, though I'm not sure if we
Phoebe's
did.
part of that too.
Cool. Ask him to do the thing.
Oh, yeah. Declan, can you... All right. Okay. Yeah, all right. Well, he did this. The little thumb by his side, and then he said Ian, and then he, like, showed me a clothespin or something.
I'm not convinced. I think this is... No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding!
All right. Okay, Declan. It's all right. It's all right. Just stay close to me. We're going to be okay. Well, I mean, I guess. No, it won't slow me down too much. I'm fine. All right. And she gets down, like, close to the ground, and then you see, like, a little bit of weight, like, add to her torso. Up top.
Declan, if Harini passed by and didn't notice you, I mean, did you notice any sort of change at any point?
Declan said he was just like in here. He got the text from Gertie to come check this out. Ended up finding the safety deposit box. Well, okay, there you go. He's got a key.
Oh, by the way, Declan, this was
Oh.
completely pointless. We actually just opened the thing.
I know. All right. Okay, I'll pass that along. Declan says crap. All right. No, and then okay. Yeah.
But I mean, I'm sure Gertie will be really proud.
Yeah.
Even though Gertie didn't need you at all.
Yeah, Frankie, you made him real happy and real sad, like very quickly.
I'm just relaying events as they happen.
All right.
I'm not
Wait,
responsible
hold on,
for that.
hold on. Okay. All right. Cool. So, and then you exit the post office and you start like going up to like where the roof is.
Do they hear the alarms coming from the town hall? Is it close enough that that would be something they could hear?
Sure, if they roll brains good enough. You want to roll brains?
Brains?
No, I'm good. Oh, I should have stuck with I'm good.
What'd you roll?
I got a 3.
We can all mark adversity.
Good. I feel like I don't roll aggressively enough, so I'm always like hanging out like one adversity
You also
token.
need to mark adversity a second time because I didn't want to tell you immediately if you were the one who failed or if your mom failed. So, great. So you're going towards the roof.
All right. So my next theory is, Declan, can we be certain that you have not suddenly developed pubescent invisibility powers? That
Oh, hold on. I'm going to cut this one off right here. I can see Declan.
well, but you're also a familiar face, so Declan could have intuitively like associated Phoebe with safe and protectiveness on a very intuitive level.
So you're saying like invisible in like a danger sort of sense?
Yeah, so
So like to you and Taryn?
yeah, so it's kind of like a predator prey sort of response.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. All right.
I'm just gonna like exchange nods with Taryn. Right.
And Taryn's still holding the gun. All right.
How does she feel?
You two, Derry and Teddy. Let's go back to Derry is in the shadow place. So Teddy,
Doesn't mean nothing.
I know.
Yeah, okay,
I'll
cool.
get back to you.
I just think that we haven't.
This
done
is a
anything
little
else in
more
the show, but
pressing.
That's fine. I just want to make sure you know.
Teddy, you have poofed back to the security office.
Is Pete still there?
Pete is no longer there.
Okay. They're still banging on the door?
Yes, still banging on the door.
I open it.
You are immediately rushed.
I grab as many people as I can, and I'm going to roll Shadow Place.
One of
powers.
these days, it's not gonna work.
Okay, roll flight. Yeah.
3.
You
I shouldn't have said anything.
you get back to the shadow place, and you have no one.
Damn it. Okay. Derry, I'm going to keep
Yeah.
trying. I'll be right back.
Okay. I mean, I did it last
Yeah, roll
time.
flight.
1.
No.
I won't try it again.
roll flight.
18.
Okay, so you get out before Derry grabs you.
I rolled a 1 if I didn't say.
Yeah, you're back, and they are like falling over themselves, and then they see that you've come back in the room, and then they start like clamoring for you again.
18.
Okay, cool. You pop into the shadow place with 5 people.
Hi guys.
It's working.
Hi. Drop them. I'll explain.
Okay.
Hi. Magic is real.
Yeah. And I assume you're just gonna be doing this for a while. Okay, cool. Gertie, you're still in his chest. Nothing has changed. You hear the pulsing. You're just there.
She's gonna stay there.
Okay. Then, Derry, would you like to do anything in the shadow place?
Well, so yeah, I'm explaining to people. I don't think time would provide itself for what I wanted to do. So no.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yep. Teddy, about the 3rd time you do this, I need you to roll grit.
I want to have BB. Can I just do that?
Yes, yeah, you can have BB.
10.
10. Okay. You roll brains with that as well.
2.
2. Great. You feel like an intense, like sudden pain, like coming directly from like your brain.
Oh.
Am
Am I in the shadow place or am I in
You're
the...
in the reality place.
Okay.
For like a second, and then like you get like hit, but you succeeded, so like you're able to shake it off just in time for like when someone goes to like grab you again, you can roll flight to like get the people out of it. You don't need to do it. I'm just saying like narratively, like that's what happened. There was
Okay.
like a moment of like a searing like sharp pain. Gertie, roll grit.
Pete.
10. The exact same thing happens to you. You feel this searing, like sharp pain for like a moment, but then like it's just gone, and it was like it was never there after this point.
Does she need to roll brains too?
No.
Okay. Keep doing what I'm doing.
You snap back, and no one is there.
In the reality,
Yes.
poke my head out the door.
Your throat is grabbed. Roll flight.
Can I just roll to go to the shadow place with whoever's grabbing me?
You can.
Okay. 10.
Hold on. Yeah. You pop into the shadow place with Dake Marin.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Dick, punch me.
I know how this place works. I've been here before.
There's like a bunch of townspeople here already, right?
Yeah.
There's like 10 people plus the
Like,
Thompsons.
yeah, and a lot
plus...
of them are
Yeah.
like looking at Dake and being like they're confused, but you've been kind of filling them
Yeah.
in. It hasn't been a whole lot of time. I mean, this is
Yeah.
all happening within like
But
20
I'm explaining
seconds.
magic is real, the bullies have powers, it's their fault. That's
Okay.
that for sure, they all know.
But they're like,
Yeah.
nobody's processing this well
For
because
sure.
it's like happening in mass,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
just like, he's there. He's like, yeah, like what are you all gonna do to me here? Like nothing. I know.
grab him.
I'm
Grab
just
him.
gonna leave you here, Dake.
Yeah.
We'll take care of him.
Okay. I pop back.
So does Dake. Hey Teddy, and he grabs your throat again.
Luck ran out.
All right. Roll flight, I guess.
Sure.
What'd you roll?
I exploded.
I rolled a 4.
Great. Cool. All right. Well, I got a 15,
Is this?
and you're tough.
Okay.
So you -3, or you'll add 3 to yours. So you got 7. I got a 13. So it's a difference of 6, which is it. This happens, and you need medical attention, basically. But what happens is Dake, you're looking into his like currently the only eye that he has open, and it's like glowing, like that black light kind of glowing, and he's like squeezing tighter on your neck, and he like pushes you to the ground, and you know that this is not a strength that Dake had even the last time that you encountered him. He was completely reliant on his like illusion stuff. And every time you've ever had a run-in with the bullies in your entire life, Dake has never been the one to like really go in for like a brawn like move. And you feel the air escaping your body, and you feel the blood being stopped from going to your head, and your eyes are getting tight. And Dake, as he's like squeezing tighter and tighter, he props his knees up on top of your arms so you can't get free, and he leans in really close and says, "Everyone you got in there, we can just get back out. So, if you want to keep delaying the inevitable, I guess that could be cool. But for now, it's going to be nice to get you out of the way."
Teddy's gonna roll flight.
Okay.
Not to go to the shadow place.
Okay.
15.
How do you want to get out of this?
I think so. Dake and Teddy have had encounters before, where I think, like Dake, Teddy has never been the one to be like Teddy's always been the person to like immediately run away, and so I think like Dake has his arms pinned down, is like grabbing him by the throat, but the last thing that he expects Teddy to do is headbutt him.
Mm-hmm.
So Teddy's gonna just smack his head into Dake, and then just run as fast as he can.
Roll grit for me.
8.
Okay. You do this, and just as a reminder, you are recovering from a concussion.
Right.
So you completely fog out. Like you hit his head and he like topples over, and you stand up and you're like wobbly. And then you're going to run out and you see people like flickering in front of you, all of the people that were there. And it seems like they were there the whole time and Dake was making you think they weren't. So you can't make it out of the room this way.
Well, no, I didn't say I was going to run out through the hallway.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, okay. I'm going
So
out the window.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, okay.
So I was getting there.
Okay, sorry.
So you see that you can't get out of here, especially it is completely blocked by those same people and they have started moving towards you again.
Yeah.
And so you just go right out the window. Yeah.
And I think...
And it's like, you're dazed, you're getting dizzy, you have like no spatial awareness, you are like hoping you won't just like fall over and stop.
The only thing Teddy is doing, he's not paying attention to where he's going, he's just running as fast as he can.
Okay.
I saw Dake teleport himself out of the shadow place.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to do that too.
Okay. Roll flight.
So, flight, you say? That would be 8.
Okay. No.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you can mark adversity.
Sure. I mean, that's all I can really do. I'll keep explaining to people.
Frankie, you, your mom, Taryn, and now what you believe to be Declan are getting to the top of a roof, and they're like watching from the edge of a roof, like kind of around the corner of some like piping and stuff, pokes around, and it's Izawa. Izawa waves. And then Phoebe says to Izawa, Jacqueline would like to know if, and before she can finish saying what she's saying, Izawa just goes like, and just signs hi Declan to Declan. And then Phoebe's like, oh, okay. So, and then puts something that was on her back off and goes like, all right, so he can see you apparently. I don't know why you two can't. Which actually you can roll grit for that right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it.
But you roll grit because in this like very moment you feel like there was a power that was being held over you, and until it got this weak, you couldn't even tell it was there. And now it's gone. And you see Declan.
I bet that was the opposite.
And Taryn like sees Declan and just goes like, Oh, wow. This sucks. And like looks at Frankie. This really sucks.
Why?
Because apparently someone can just access my brain and make me miss things.
Yep. I think that's Dake. You know, it makes you see things, but it can also make you, like, not see things.
And she goes to like just hand the gun to you, and Phoebe takes it. And Phoebe's like, "Are you serious? The whole time we've been here, I've been trying to." And Taryn's like, "Hold on, okay, so this was Dake, and we're pretty sure that they're all in the town hall."
Yep.
Cool. And Taryn just walks off the roof.
Oh, wait, what?
She has superpowers.
Okay.
And when she lands, you hear like a.
Yep.
Super. Okay.
Oh, she didn't even do the superhero landing. She just straight legged that. Oh!
That's a horrifying person, and I'm very glad that she's deciding to be kind of nice right now.
Oh, she's my hero.
I'm glad she's with us.
Like I'm not your hero. You don't look up to me like the way you look up to Taryn Takahashi.
Oh, well, the thing is, you're like my mother, so I will always love you.
You're like
No
a
one will
mother to
ever
me.
replace you. You're like a mother to me.
All right. Okay. So
But
we
like
have everyone-
Taryn's a person who has no bond, you know. So it's like, rather by blood connection, it's by her virtues. Her virtues being incredible fighting prowess and also power.
All right. So you don't, because we are blood, you cannot see my virtues, or you don't think I have any.
Well, all I'm saying is, between you and Taryn is the one who
Frankie?
offered me the gun.
All right. Okay, Frankie. You and me, Declan, and Declan turns to you, Frankie, and goes, "I'm really sorry. That was super scary, and if someone could just take me home, like, that would be really cool. I would like that. I don't want to be involved in this anymore."
Frank is gonna be sincere and actually like give Declan a hug real quick.
And Declan comes back. Just so you know, Dake came into the post office when I was in there. But like I was hiding, and I don't know. I thought he was gonna kill me. Where's Gertie? Where's Harini?
I don't know where Harini is. Gertie's back in the forest. I think you should come with us back to the forest, Declan, because I don't know if home is the best place for you to be.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
You're gonna be fine, buddy.
And then Phoebe will look at Izawa and just be like, "All right, so are you going to come with us, or are you going to stay here?" And Izawa walks over to Phoebe and types out on his phone and just like shows it to her. And she's like, "Oh, okay. You want to stay here? Are you sure? Because we can definitely bring you back. We have enough room in the car, and even if we don't, we'll just pile kids on top of each other." And then he messages, like types out really quick, and it just says, "I need to keep an eye on my rats." And she's like, "All right, okay, sure. Do you know where Harini is? Do you know?"
Intuition. I know where Harini is.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. You do know where Harini is. There, for some reason, you got a feeling like connecting in a way you've never connected to Harini before. That Harini may be like freaked out. And
How it went was I tried to picture what it would look like if Harini did the like not superhero landing, but just the straight leg, like no reaction, and then it just kind of morphed into a different hunch. I was like, "No, that's not a Harini move. Nah, she would."
be maybe in the car that you came here in.
I feel like Harini's probably gonna be hiding out in the car that we came in.
All right. I don't know why you feel like that, but I mean that's the best guess we got right now. So, let's go.
I mean, really? I feel like it's obvious. I mean, it's a very classic Harini move.
I guess I don't know Harini that well. So, all right. Declan, come here, buddy. And Phoebe's just gonna like hold Declan and carry him to the car, and all of you start making your way to the car. Let's roll a brains really quick, like one little brain. That's really good.
Not bad.
Not bad, yeah. Well, okay.
Wow.
Hold on, let me roll for Declan.
And Taryn.
Taryn's off doing
Oh
something
yeah,
else.
yeah, that's right. She-
Off tearing things apart.
So you're on your way back to the car, and Phoebe, and I mean, like both of you do, but Phoebe like really, hears the sound of like someone running erratically, and you make your way around a building, and you're looking kind of into like back behind the city circle like area, and you see Teddy falling over himself, like running towards the woods,
Oh,
like
shit.
ambling and not really, almost like falling, like every time he takes a step. All right, shoot. And like she sets down Declan, and it's like, Frankie, can you get to the vehicle?
Mom, if you see Dake, can you shoot him?
All right, can you get to Teddy?
I can try.
Okay, get to Teddy, and then you both see coming around the other side of the building, that is like the town hall where Teddy leapt out of the window in the back. Just pretty much all of the citizens of Bald like are following after Teddy, and Teddy is
Are they running? No.
they are running now. Yeah. They are like, so they're running, and it's very well timed. It's like all of them are clones of themselves, like pretty much like running
That's freaky.
in tandem.
It would also like sound very like, because they would all be hitting at the same time, so you'd all hear like the sound of like their steps landing at the same time too. You know, like if people were marching at a very fast pace.
Yeah. No.
That's uncanny.
Yeah. And so Phoebe like sees that for a second and like looks at you right in the eyes. And
Can I take the car?
Wait, no, God.
Can Declan take the car? Declan, somebody needs to drive. I can't run out that. I got little legs.
Well, who's? I'm so much faster than you, Frankie. Oh. And she takes out the rifle and hands it to you. Don't shoot anybody. Don't shoot me. If you see Dake, try to shoot him. And Phoebe bolts out.
I feel like it would just cut the second she hands it off. It would just cut to slow mo time. It's like from Frankie's perspective, it just cuts to slow mo, and you hear Phoebe just going.
And then Declan interjects and is like, actually, I'd be like, I took a. I did a thing at a shooting range for like 2 suburbs, so I actually I really know how to use a gun. I know gun safety and everything. I could do it.
Shh. All right.
And Phoebe's like already like,
Declan, you're driving.
I'm gonna drive?
Yeah, you said you took a class in summer. You just said that.
Yeah, for guns.
For cars.
No. I was in
Oh.
a shooting range. And
Well, you're a teenager. You're supposed to drive.
the only thing I know how to drive is my moped.
Oh, well, that's
My
sort of
electric
like a
scooter.
car. I've never driven a moped, so that's one thing you have up on me there.
It's more like a bike.
Okay, well, I've ridden a bike. How much is a car like a bike?
Nice. Nice. So Phoebe got a 20 to catch up to Teddy. And like, so what you're seeing is like you're kind of moving towards the vehicle, and Declan does get in the driver's seat. And as soon as you both like do you get in the passenger seat, or like
Yeah.
you get in the passenger seat, and then you both hear, "Oh my God, thank you!" And like Declan's like, "Ah!" and you look back and Harini has been like ducked down like on the floor of the back seat.
Hey Harini, so all the townspeople are chasing after Teddy right now. Mom's chasing after him. I have a gun, so I'll keep us safe. Don't worry, we're fine.
You have a gun.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't feel safe.
Oh.
To be fair, I don't feel safe around a gun.
Buckled seatbelt.
I don't feel safe around any guns. I don't think guns are safe. And so what you're seeing, Declan starts the engine and kicks it into drive, and you're seeing Phoebe running like solo right next to this like huge mob of people that are just like catching up to Teddy, and because of like how much he's like falling side to side, and Phoebe gets just past them and grabs Teddy, and then just goes like, I don't know.
Wait.
I don't know what's going on, but yeah.
Does Teddy see Phoebe before she grabs him?
Roll brains.
6.
Yeah.
Okay. Teddy is. I don't know that Teddy is like capable of staying conscious that much longer because he's running on swollen ankles with a dislocated shoulder and probably bleeding from a head wound where he smacked his head against Dig Marin.
Yeah.
You know what, that won't bother you?
So I'd like to roll grit to see if Teddy stays conscious.
Cool.
8.
That won't do it.
Then as soon as Phoebe grabs Teddy, he collapses in her arms.
And I'm gonna roll brawn to see if that's gonna slow her down too much. And it does. It like in fact completely catches her off guard, and you both like collapse to the ground and you fall, and she's going like, no, get up, and she's like tumbling and like trying to like get back up and get you, and this group like gets so much closer to you, and she's like, she like kind of flips around, she's holding your head, and she's like, take us to the shadow place, do something, like get us out of here, come on, and back to the car, you, Declan is gonna roll the drive, and does pretty all right. It spins its wheels a little bit because you're driving onto grass, but then it like starts
Swing
going,
around.
and
Pick her up.
and it like whips, and he's driving like next to this like group, and they're getting like so close to Teddy and Phoebe. Roll a brains for me.
4.
4. Okay. Yeah. Well. Yeah. So yeah, you mark adversity for that. But Declan is like, but I don't know. I can't like whip around. I can't like pick her up. I don't know what to do.
Drive in between the crowd and them.
But what if I hurt somebody?
It just hurt somebody who's not my mom. Drive, Declan.
Roll either charm or something.
I feel grit
Grit
to
can
have
work,
like
grit.
the nerve. 9.
9. Okay. Yeah. I mean that's enough for Declan. And Declan like drives as well as he can, like, and Harini's in the back going like, don't hit anyone, don't hit anyone. And it gets like right between them as they're like closing the gap. Like there was like maybe a 2-car width between this mob and Teddy and Phoebe, and this car pulls in right between.
And I'm reaching over his arm, slamming the horn. Not enough to... Okay. I thought this would be in tandem with the chaoticness of it. Apparently it made it worse.
Or better.
No, it made it worse.
The mob stops, and they are shaking their heads and looking around, really confused.
I throw open the door. I climb on top of the hood. I fire one shot in the air.
Jesus!
Magic is real! The bullies have powers! We'll explode explain later. Mom, get in the car.
And your mom gets in the car.
And I sit in her lap.
And she takes over driving, and she pulls Teddy in, and everyone's so confused and like doesn't know what to do. And right before she takes off, Phoebe is just gonna look at everyone and be like, "Everybody, get out of here! Get into the woods! Do whatever you need to do. You're not safe in town." And then just like kicks it into gear and like starts driving off. And then turns toward you, Frankie, and goes, "Where's Derry?"
Turns towards Teddy.
Teddy's out.
With Teddy?
Gertie, you are still in the chest. Nothing has changed. What are you doing?
I think Gertie has kind of not put herself to sleep, but like she's in really deep meditation. I don't know how else to describe it, but like, because I think she kind of, when her eyes are closed, when she closed her eyes, she kind of went back, and can we say that Gertie might have photographic memory, or like
that one, or like diegetic or something, like maybe. No, that's
Eidetic.
eidetic. I just diegetic is a
diuretic
sound
memory.
thing.
Oh God.
Yeah, like I think
What's the
think
difference?
something close. It's
it's-
not like photo recall, but it's like
I think eidetic memory is
Actually,
just another name for like what people call photo perfect or picture, whatever. I think we're describing the same thing.
Because I
Yeah,
think,
we might
yeah,
actually
photographic. Because the thing is, photographic memory is because memory is not a full visual
Yeah.
component, so it's not like you can just
eidetic
recreate that
memory
in the
is
way.
photographic memory. They're the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
where she's just kind of going back through everything that she read through the papers, numbers like popping in her head, including the combinations, the dates, everything. Yeah, and so Gertie's kind of in like this weird dreamlike meditation, just going through everything and processing it.
Yeah. And then you hear a car like pull up and screech. And Marcus, like from outside the chest, you just hear him be like, "Oh, thank God you're all here. All right, come on. Gertie's in the chest. She's just like, yeah. And you, like Phoebe and Declan and Harini, you like start hearing their voices, and Declan and Harini are calling out for you specifically, and Harini's like, Gertie, can we come inside the chest? Can we open it up or something? Anything? And Declan says, "Hey, it'd be really cool to see you right now. I understand. If you're doing something in there, like you're trying to like access some mystical other realm of reality or whatever. We'll be out here when you're done. So just so you know."
I shot the gun.
Yeah. And Marcus is like, "Oh, you what? You what?" So like outside of the chest, you all like pulled up, and Marcus and Phoebe like pull Teddy out of the vehicle, and they like lay him down and like prop up his head and are trying to like take care of him. And Marcus just goes like, "All right, so that's everyone except for Derry. What's going on?"
Well, I think we got a little freaked out with everything going on, and we don't know where Derry is.
Oh. And Teddy's the one that was with Derry?
And Teddy is not looking too good. And we saw Teddy running away from a crowd of, it was more of a mob, I guess we could call it a mob, of angry townspeople, which was running in unison. It was really uncanny. You should have seen it. You shouldn't have seen it. It was weird.
That sounds bad.
Yeah, it was really creepy. Like like with the thing on the string, and it's like you have like
You were
four
about
of
to
them.
say marionettes, and you were correct.
Okay, yeah, marionettes, fine, okay.
Well, what? You were right. I just wanted you to know.
Well, maybe I wanted to be wrong. I'm just being difficult. I'm stressed out. I'm
No,
sorry.
I understand. And your dad will actually hug you, and then go over. Phoebe will go over to the chest and be kneel down. Hi, Gertie. Can you hear us? Well, assuming that you can. Teddy's not doing so hot out here. And none of us really know what to do about it. But you and he seem to have something. I don't know. Is there anything you can do? You got anything going on like what Teddy has? Or you want to take a look at this kid? Or are you just going to stay in there?
From inside the chest, you just hear Gertie so quietly, like barely, so no one else would hear it, but you just hear Gertie say, "Mom, I think I'm broken."
And she'll like lean in like as close as she possibly can to the chest, and like she'll be like quiet enough so people can't really make out what she's saying either, and just be like, she'll like talk into the keyhole is what she'll do. Do you think you're broken? What do you mean?
I don't feel. I'm not feeling like I'm losing. Like I'm losing myself. Bit by bit. And I know I should be scared, but I'm not. I feel numb and cold. And I'm sorry if this scares you. I don't mean to scare anybody. I'm just saying what's going on with me. And I don't want to come out. And I know that's weird. Mom, I feel like I'm outside of myself. Like I could see, like I know what it looks like for you probably on the outside of this chest. And then she mumbles something else that you can't understand.
Gertie, you know that your father and your brother and I and all your friends will do whatever we need to do to help you to feel whole and like you're not broken or nothing. And I know it's probably not easy for you to see, but you're not broken, girl. There ain't nothing about you that's broken. You're the baddest girl I ever did meet. You got a lot going for you that's different than what everybody else is experiencing. And I mean, maybe you feel a little numb right now, and that's okay. It's okay to not know how to process these things. I mean, hell, most other people don't even involve themselves with magic, and they don't know how to fucking process anything. I'm one of them. If you need time inside the chest with whatever's in there, that does freak me out. And I appreciate that you understand that. But if you need time in there, that's fine. But all of us out here would really like to have you around right now, if you can. Because it's freaking us out. And next to Teddy, I feel like you kind of had the most grasp on what was going on and what all this stuff is doing.
Gertie's still severely hurt, right? Like,
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
wasn't she bleeding out of her?
It got...
Yes.
We got to the doctor, so
Yeah.
we wouldn't be bleeding anymore.
You're not bleeding, but
Okay.
But I mean, it's still a fresh injury, so it could be easily
yeah,
reopened.
reopened.
Yeah, true.
Gertie would need someone to physically take her out of the chest.
Is that something that she passes along?
No.
No? Okay.
Intuitive. Hey, Mom. I think she wants to come out, but you might need to give her a hand.
All right. Gertie, I'm gonna open up the chest, all right? Is that okay? And, I mean, I'm assuming you made like a verbalization of like a very tiny, like, yeah, like, no? Oh,
No.
okay.
Like, Gertie's not doing well. Like, obviously. She's not catatonic, but like, she's very cold. And like, just like, almost like she's tripping out, but not. So it's like, she doesn't even really know what's going on.
Okay. I'm opening the chest, all right? And Phoebe slowly opens the chest, and you're there on top of this other person that has roots like infused in their body. And she's like kind of taking a back moment and then just reaches down and picks you up. And she's gonna hold you like against her and bring you over and just sit down on one of the logs that they had set up when Pappy was here. And Marcus is gonna come over and sit down next to y'all, and he's gonna start running his fingers through your hair. So we don't know where Pappy is. We don't know where Derry is. And Teddy does not seem to be doing well. Is there anything we can do right now? And Marcus looks at Frankie and...
We kill Pete. What other choice we got?
Derry?
Mm-hmm.
People are starting to calm down
Cool.
and really, like, catch what you're saying.
Cool. I think I've been through the, like, not super short 3-line version, but the, like, condensed version of what they need to know. And I wanted to give them some time to kind of just, like, process that and talk to each other.
Yeah.
So I have BB, and I want to, like, I've been filling her in too because she's kind of part of this, so she's kind of up to speed now as much as she understands. But I actually want to ask her for help.
Sure.
I don't know if her power is working here, but Derry just like looking at BB, just like, if you know something, or like, if I know something that I'm forgetting, that I'm missing, I need you to help me know it, like now, please. And I would like to try to use emotokinesis.
Derry, you're taken back to a memory. Not necessarily one that you forgot, but you forgot how good it was. You are playing the saxophone. And you turn around and you see Teddy playing the drums, like you have many times now. But This is the first time that you are looking at Teddy and thinking, we really have something here. And you think about that we really have something here. And you are not thinking about your band. You're thinking about what you mean to each other and how important Teddy's friendship has been to you. And you feel every single moment of that band practice until the final hit, when Teddy, completely sweaty, looks up at you with a big smile on his face. And everyone sees Teddy on the ground with a big smile on his face. And there's a flash of light behind you. And Derry, you see Teddy with a big smile on his face, who looks horrible and is laying on the ground.
Is this in the shadow place or is this in the memory?
This is you holding BB, looking at Declan, Harini, Phoebe, Marcus, Gertie, Frankie, and Teddy laying on the ground with a big, goofy smile on his face.
Hey, I love you guys. Let's save the town.
And next time on Hijinks and Handlebars, we will not have any technical issues.
We did it right
now
the
you
first
say that.
time.
Yeah. All right,
Cool.
Thanks everybody for watching another episode of Hijinks and
You
Handlebars.
got to see the rehearsal of the ending that we do every time.
Yeah.
And we
Every
caught it on camera on
hey,
screen today.
Hey,
so
yeah, real sneak peek of the
behind the
script.
scenes. Yep. We always
that we
yeah.
always write for every
Yeah.
episode.
And if you're watching on YouTube, we got it right the first time every time.
Oh.
Cool. Thank you so much for watching. I have been your Game Master, William White. You can follow me on Instagram. I just posted for the first time there today, actually.
That's true.
Very cute picture of me looking awesome.
That's true.
That is K William White on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah, and I am Jonas Newhouse. I've been playing Derry Nazari, 13-year-old saxy boy. And you can find me on Twitter, where I mostly am, at Jonas Newhouse. Or you can maybe find me on Instagram at NewhouseJonas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi,
But also,
I want to be in the bit.
yeah, thank you everybody for watching.
Pick one of us. You got two more choices.
Yeah, like I said, if this is your first time watching, go back and watch all the VODs. They're very clean and concise, and we barely have any issues. But
I'm so sorry.
Thanks for sticking with us if you did. This has been a fun episode, regardless of everything that happened. A lot of stuff went down. I'm excited for what happens next week. We do this show every Tuesday night at 6:30 PDT currently, so check us out when that comes back around. Tell all your friends about us. That's the only way we're going to get more people watching the show. I mean, really, because we're very small, and it's hard for small people to reach audiences big.
So when you see us on YouTube and it's like only
That's
this big,
actually how big
that's
we are.
actual
Yeah.
size.
Yeah, actual size.
We live in a shoebox.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. If you want to come back tomorrow night, Wednesday, same time, 6:30 PDT, Jonas, myself, and Sam are going to be here doing a Monster of the Week campaign. I'll let Sam talk more about that. But like Jonas said before, I have been the GM for Hijinks and Handlebars. William, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at KWilliamWhite. I did post on Instagram for the very first time today. And it was me kind of like sort of in costume for my character that I play tomorrow in the Monster of the Week campaign. So check that out. Give it a like. Have a good time.
And I sure do tweet at Jonas Newhouse. And then you can do that too for sure.
I've been Sam Richardson playing Teddy Tedward Tank Thompson. You can find me on Twitter at Laggardson, Laggardson. You can also find me, as William and Jonas said, right here tomorrow night for Monster of the Week Garinger, which is Arc 2. You can find more of Monster of the Week on the QueueTimes main YouTube channel in a playlist called Monster of the Week. It's a lot of fun. Spooky, scary skeletons come. Well, no skeletons yet, but maybe skeletons in the future. Come watch, and maybe you'll see the skeletons.
Very good. Is that copywritten? Did you copyright that?
I will always be Franny Morrison playing Gertie Fox. You can find me on Instagram at JUST_FRANNIE.
I've been Spencer LaBelle playing Frankie Fox. You can find me on Instagram at Splubble, SPLUBBLE. Yes, like bubble with a spla. You can also reach any of us at Handlestream on Twitter and Instagram. Again, it's normally me that you contact on Instagram, though we all see those things. But hello. Hi.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks. We'll see you again next week.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Goodbye.